feet spread just shoulder width apart. Again, just to kind of keep your tendency. Drew kind of swayed, and you lean.
Okay.
All right. So just see if you can keep yourself tall like a tree. All right. Just keep your feet grounded. You know, you all study Alexander technique. I do think about my feet being webbed. I think about having big duck feet, so they're clown feet, so that they really kind of stick to the floor, and that gives me a sense of keeping my feet on the ground. First thing I would say is I just would love for your posture and your conducting posture to be stronger.
Okay.
All right, so that the hand position is just a little bit more. I always think about my hand position being like shaking hands.
Okay.
All right, and then if you begin to conduct with a baton, what you'll find out is that if you'll do that, then when you put a baton in your hand, it's the same kind of position. You can also think about erasing a board with an eraser, and that's a good thing. Or if you think about your hand as a clock, you can think about it being at about 45 degrees, or about 10:30, I guess. So if that can just be stronger, so when you begin, and then can you just paint more? You have beautiful gesture, but let's just get the paintbrush to be just a little more refined. Right now your bristles are, it's kind of doing that.
Okay.
All right. What is that? You know what a stenciling brush is? Or a makeup brush. You know, like a makeup brush, how it does that. I want yours to be more refined, more like an oil painter.
Okay.
Tell me the structure of this phrase.
Structure of this phrase?
Just say it out loud, and then it'll help you figure it out.
To friendship and to music, to joyful friendship true.
All right, good. Do the whole thing again, a little faster.
Sorry. Sorry. To sing and to music, to joyful friendship true.
Good. Say it out of tempo. Just say the words fast, like you would just say them to me.
To singing and to music, to joyful friendship true.
Good. Do it again.
Okay. To singing and to music, to joyful friendship true.
Make it more musical.
To singing and to music, to joyful friendship true.
To singing and to music, to joyful friendship true. Try say it like that.
To singing and to music, to joyful friendship true.
Good. Now tell me the structure of the phrase.
I don't know how to describe it, I guess.
How many parts does it have?
Oh, it has two.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Is the first one rising or falling?
Rising.
And the second one?
Falling.
Good. What other things can we call that?
Yeah.
Question, answer. What else?
Arthas and thesis.
Arthas and thesis. That's good.
Quoting that from Father wasn't
Other things?
In theory, they call it a period structure.
Okay, a period structure, yes. You were using classical music a lot, right? So now let's just go back and concentrate on rising, falling. Notice how my wrist floats. Just floats. Just floats. All right, let's try and do That was very beautiful. Just with your right hand, right where we start singing.
Okay. Good. Now, did you notice? Did you notice that her hand really didn't have much contrast? Just a little bit of contrast. So we only have a certain amount of space that we can use. So what I need to do is to make sure that when I start, the The only way I can change the space in this little box is I have to be really tricky. So I have to make sure that I start phrases much softer or with less motion. And I need to save my motion a little bit so that visually I can see the contrast.
Okay.
All right? Let's try that opening phrase.
Right where they come in?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Okay.
Can your gesture on? Can those first two beats be much smaller?
To singing and to music, to joyful friendships.
Good. When you have the word music now, can you reach up with your left hand and mirror the word music?
Singing and to music.
That's it. Now, just hold your hand out. I'm a bag of groceries. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Don't let me fall. Good. So if I'm going to hold, you're my groceries.
Okay.
If I'm going to hold something up, if I'm going to lift weights, push down on my hand. Harder. That's hard to do. But if I get it in here where I'm in my middle, now push down.
It's easier.
It's not hard to do, right? If I'm going to pick this piano up, I'm not going to do it like this. I'm going to do it like this.
Oh my God!
You know, I'm going to be at my center. That we study Tai Chi, we study yoga, all of these things. So when you have da 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 bum, keep it centered so that you have that natural kind of weight to it.
Okay.
All right, let's do that and add that left hand again. Remember, the first two beats in your right hand need to be really small.
Oh. Ready?
Just right where we sing. Everybody, let's sing with
To singing and to music.
watch me. To singing and to music. Can it be clearer?
To singing and to music.
Good, let's just do the left hand. You say it and do your left hand.
To singing and to music.
Good. So now wait on it. To singing and to mew. All right?
Okay.
And to mew. Let's try it again.
To singing and to music.
That's it. Do it so it's a little more natural. That was all right.
To singing and to music.
Go. Da da da. With two big sections.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now instead of handing me a tray, can it be ba da da? Can it be down? Down. That's good. Now let that be more of the